Are you hungry, baby boy? Jojo. Okay, on today's menu, boys and girls, once again, I'm starving, ain't had shit to eat. Boy, I'm having a sick day from hell. If you've ever suffered sciatica or any kind of debilitating back pain, which has dead legs, oh, the inset paralysis, if you guys don't see me as busy on social media as you have, and if you're a follower or a friend and you see this, you know I'm spiritual. I would ask for your prayers and your concerns, and any kind comments would be greatly appreciated. Talk to the doctor on the phone, fucking fiasco. I hate doctors. If y'all could see, this is just stuff to maintain, but that box over there is full of the 23 pills I have to take in a day's time. Well, my short about him earlier, I posted him being such a companion when I'm sick. One moment, please. Let me edit right here. And we're back. Here, clean the spoon, baby boy. So, yeah, suffering with my diabetes and what I had, the kind of pain I have is spinal cord compression. I can still walk some, but not like I used to. And once upon a time, one doctor's ego got in the way of the other, because it just appears that by the time you reach my age and you have had a clear reputation with your doctors, I don't know, he was a pretty good doctor, but when I was trying to tell him that I'm having sugar readings of 300, and then I'm dropping under 70, which 68 will put you in a coma, so I have anxiety every time I try to go to sleep, and I try my damnedest to do this. When I cry my eyes out, he shows up. And prayers, I'm sure I've made Jesus tone deaf at this point, so there's that. So basically, just another pain in the ass. And he tried to accuse me of not doing what he told me to do. And he was like, you're only supposed to be taking your insulin once a day because it's long acting. And that's bullshit, because the label clearly says take 40 units 2 times a day. So I got him right there, because he was like, you're not doing what I told you to. I need you to go down from 40 units to 20, and then every time it's at this number, I want you to increase it by 2. And I'm like, yeah, we did that already, okay? He told me to do that 3 or 4 times, and that's just textbook diagnosing when your body fluctuates. Plus, I have no thyroid, and we don't even make enough hormone at this age, to even support menopause. That's sad. So, there's always some kind of bullshit when you wind up being with chronic illness and disease. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to replace him or find another one. For many, many years, there has been a lot of ignorance on doctors with egos, and anybody that deals with a lot of doctors knows it seems like bedside manner just took a shit, and doctors are just like, here, and it's just, I'm not going to sit here and just drown it. I'm just saying that I'm having some struggles, and I've also decided that I am no longer interested in low-cal videos anymore. I might do a farewell, so long, funny short, but something dawned on me, and I didn't realize it, but girl world is vicious. And if you are overweight and you don't have your children, and you're on the internet making fun of somebody else that might be a somebody with mental illness, I would hate to know that I'd have to make money off of locales just to support myself when my children are not with me. Now that's just something from ugly, whether it's true or not, that I heard in Girl World accusing somebody of being a sorry mother, or yeah, we know you slept with this guy, or you've got herpes. And I'm like, I just can't take it no more. I mean, if you look at my content, I keep it funny, I keep it light, I try to keep it PG, that sort of thing. And, it just seems like, because then they started giving a male who was giving this same female, and we all knew who I'm talking about, giving her shit, but I'm like, I'd rather hear it from a guy with a weird name. Keep it short and simple. And with AI, with people thinking that her boyfriend is gone and he's made a formal announcement, no, he's not. I follow him on Facebook, and she's not 69, she's 39. So this is the end of that saga for me. I'm done with it. It's sad to make fun of a boy that has obviously addiction, mental illness, and some kind of neurological disorder and that sort of thing. But when you compare him to what he laid up with, and the content creators, I say content haters because, hate watching and then sitting around talking about somebody and judging people when you probably need to clean up your own back door, Linda's sisters. And it seems like dudes, at least when dudes, the two guys that I mod for and the two other fellas I mod for that don't even cover locales, they tend to bring it forth. I find females in real life, if you're beautiful and you're confident and you're strong, women will hate you. If you're an example of that girl that wears the yellow clown suit, and you get on live internet, you better have some thick skin or you'll self-absorb yourself, and then you'll oversaturate, and then you'll wonder why in the world people hate your guts when Jesus said love one another. And I just started feeling, honestly, I started feeling convicted about watching this, watching other people's misery. While it was, it was entertaining, when I found this little young feller through a friend of mine way up in Canada. He was like, check this guy out. Have you seen such? Because, I've been around a while. I've seen this in real life, and it never ends well. It never ends well. These people are living, one says that they rule sad, but the trolls sad, pathetic lives, but what take the trolls away, it's just two people living sad, pathetic lives. And I had to pray it away, and I also just prayed for them. So I will no longer be covering that on my commentaries, which is, I try to stick to shorts. And right now I am having a terrible spinal cord compression flare, and I'm in a bed contraption that keeps me from moving until the pressure and the medications go into effect. So I'm still here. My hours, I'm trying to work on a certain sleep schedule and get the diet. With lack of appetite, it's hard to control my diabetes, and I'm just no longer interested in the low-cal content that I made. It was fun while it lasted, but let's just pretend that was just a very bad novel. And it's time to close that chapter and worry about my own misery because, it's that. And just to show you how sweet he is, and how I have to help him eat. He too is sick, and I think sometimes when I'm crying, this morning I was in prayer and I was crying, and he always seems to know when I'm having it the absolute worst, because he would literally, and you'd have to check out my short that I made on this exact day. My very last short was him sitting by my side, and I said, hello, Jojo, come on. Anyway, yesterday it was funny, but not really, but I was on the phone with a doctor debating his ego and opinion, and he hasn't seen me in 2-3 months, and he knows I'm red criteria patient. I was on the phone puking up the fence, and he was down here right there trying to puke, and nothing comes up, so it's going down his throat. Plus his teeth are elongated, so when even if I'm feeling good, I can tell when he feels bad because he wants to be up and under my armpit. I mean, he wants to be as physically close as possible. So I think he's 10 years old. It's been known, probably somewhere in Thailand or where the breed is not a mix, because he is considered a chocolate lynx. As you can see the lines in his head, he's a chocolate lynx because he's a different breed. He is a hybrid. So they took a lynx cat and bred throughout the Siamese breed, and until they got this hybrid. But I'm going to go because this is 10 minutes, but I just wanted to check in before people were like, where'd she go? And I'm like 10 people away from hitting 2K subs, so I want to tell everybody or anybody who runs across this how much I appreciate you. It's been a source of, a little hobby, something I do for fun. And then once I got into the Cobraverse, I just decided that I've had enough of making fun, and paying people to make fun of them. It's just, I don't know. Some YouTubers, they get 1,000 members and they think it's okay to start charging people for content that they do once a year. I'm like, what the hell is that all about? So, I don't know. YouTube is sick just like him and just like me. Peace. Just a vlog, and yep, I still got the shitty cuticles healing. Anyway, a day in the life of a sick woman, a sick cat, and some pretty sick smelling food. I got to go. This shit smells awful. Peace out. Love you guys. Talk soon. Bye-bye. Please subscribe.